Isaac Perez in these fresh ass pants.
Woo! Really, Matt? I gotta follow that. I gotta follow that. I don't know if I'm in love or if I just want to go to bed. That was like some of the most beautiful music I've ever heard. Big round of applause for the harpist. Wow. That was, and honestly, big round of applause for Matt Wood, everybody. His place does not happen without him. And
yeah, Matt.
He's too busy thanking everybody that he forgets that, yeah, dude, you deserve some love too for this, man. I've been coming here for 2 years now, and like, this is honestly my favorite open mic in San Diego. And I think a big reason of that is you, and just like the talent you attract. So like, yeah, dude, big round of applause. Much love. Like, you make it a lot easier. And on that note, like last week I went to this open mic up in Vista. Will not be named. No, I don't want to like throw shade because I'm a comedian. So yeah, I have no music. I can't follow that musically. Maybe like comedy wise, we'll try. But I put my name on the list and I'm chilling. I'm waiting there. An hour goes by. Hour and a half goes by. Finally, my name gets called off the list. And I go up stage. I'm like ready to roll. And I look at the dude before I go up, kind of like I look at Matt, except usually he's like, all right, yeah, just don't do anything too crazy. I look at this dude, I'm like, dude, it's cool if I do stand-up, right? And he looks me dead in the eyes and he's like, no stand-up here. And I was like, dude, are you kidding me right now? Like, that was the biggest blue balls of my life. Straight up. Like, I don't think there's any other scenario that I compare it to. It's like, you got everything rehearsed in your head, you're ready to go. It's the girl of your dreams. You're like, all right, I got one shot. I know it's never gonna come again. You got like, you pumped up to Eminem, you've done 100 push-ups. Like, you're ready to rock. And then all of a sudden, she calls, she's like, sorry, I can't make it. You're like, fuck. All this for nothing. Yeah, anyways. So, I'm a comedian, I'm a writer, and I like to like create all these different characters because whenever I think of something funny or I see something funny, I'm like, oh, maybe I could use that again in the future, like put it in the bank and like we'll try it. So we'll try some things tonight. You know, I want to try something different, but also the same. And one character I kind of have created over the years is a character that's going to take me 1 second in the backpack. I'm not selling drugs. There's just some things in here, okay? What's going on, guys? It's Sean here from Oakley. And if you don't know me, it's probably because I work in a secret division of Oakley. It's called the Innovation Lab, and pretty much everything I do is tasked with innovating and creating new ideas for Oakley. If anyone here not know Oakley? Yeah, like all the policemen wear them, a lot of athletes, cool people mostly, douchebags. Anyways, yeah, at Oakley, so at the Innovation Lab for the last couple of years, we've been working with something called the heads-up display. So you get different features in almost like an augmented reality AR type of form. So pretty much I can see things that you can't if you don't have Oakley's. So right now, this really sick feature that we've kind of been working with is something we like to call the plastic straw feature. So like we can see if people use plastic straws every day. We can check your account. It's kind of been employed. We've been working with the WWF and the WWE and all those guys to kind of like make these glasses like mainstream because we want people to be like conscious. I know the millennial, they call it say like woke, right? So like we want you to be conscious of like how many straws you and your friends are using because like you don't want to kill a fucking sea turtle. I'm telling you right now, I've seen that shit close up. It's rough, dude. About 100 miles off the coast of Cabo, we found 6 leatherbacks. You know what kind of straws they had? Mardi Gras straws, dude. That was no party for anybody. So yeah, that's what you're gonna get with the heads-up display from Oakley. And one of the coolest things about our glasses is like, the features are limitless. So lately we've been working with like professional athletes, like football players in particular. And we've got this feature when they have the glasses on and they get angry, it gives them a little shock so they don't beat their wives, okay? So we're kind of like just making sure that these players are held in check, and we've actually got funding from Roger Goodell, Robert Kraft, and Jerry Jones to really push this thing forward. So the Innovation Lab is actually located in Mission Valley, 2 miles underground. right next to the fault line. And we got all kinds of testing going on down there, mostly on glasses. We bring our A-list celebrity clients in there. We actually just did a really sick thing with LeBron James. Anyone know him? Yeah, so he's a basketballer. And one thing that like he wants to make sure for next season is that he can actually see like his opponent's probability of shooting a shot in real time. So we created some invisible frames for him. They're actually going to look like rec specs, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar style. So like really just like sick glassy lenses. But what they're going to do is they're going to give him information on other players that nobody else has. So we're piloting it with LeBron to see if we get caught. But I'm pretty confident in the tech. So anyways, those are the Oakleys, and my name's Sean. Anyways, that's one character. Maybe like talk as myself for a second here. You kind of lose your identity when you like go into characters, start spewing nonsense. It's pretty fun. Yeah, so my name's Isaac Perez. It's kind of an oxymoron. First name's like super biblical. It's innocent. Isaac. Like growing up, that's what my mom called me. Isaac. You know, it's peaceful. Last name's Perez, like 2019 America, Perez. Like, you're not always in the best shape with that name. Like, I get profiled for all sorts of things. Like, we can sit here for 5 minutes. You guys can take your guess on what race I am. I'm a human, male specifically. Still trying to understand the female species. It's a complex one, much more complex than our kind. But anyways, I'm wearing these goofy ass pants because they're keeping me warm tonight. It's finally getting a little chilly in San Diego. Big round of applause for the cool front rolling in. You know, little clouds. I ran out of sunscreen. But the cool thing about these pants is that I actually got them in Uganda this summer. I went on a thing called a gorilla trek where we trekked through the impenetrable forest, which is where they have a last population of mountain gorillas. And it was one of the trippiest things I've ever experienced because you're out here with these locals and like these people have dedicated their lives to conserving these gorillas. And you're just trudging through the rainforest like looking for a family of gorillas. And they've got people on the other end that are like, yo, we know where these gorillas are. You just go chill with them for like an hour. Like, and it's weird, like the Ugandan government makes money off of this, right? They make money so that they can conserve these gorillas, but then they bring people through and you essentially pay to go see these beautiful creatures. And like, they're just living life. They're just like eating leaves and shit. They're taking shits. Like, they're pretty much humans. Like, they're like looking at your cameras. They're like dropping poses. Like, what's up? What's up? And the goofiest thing about all of it was that like there's one dude there, right? And he's rocking an AK-47 military uniform, and he's like, if the gorilla comes near, I will shoot in the sky, and it will go away. And I'm like, all right, bro, I'm standing behind you. Like, one time, when the silverbacks are young, they tried to fight us, and he bites me in his leg, and he shows me his leg, and this dude had a freaking scar, like this long, from one of these gorillas attacking him. But that was a nice side note. I got like 2 more characters. Yeah, we're chilling. It's not a strip tease, I promise. I'm not selling drugs, I'm not a stripper. This isn't a Cardi B concert.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is for the homies out here.
Oh, God, you got the shotgun.
We're trying new things. I told you, we're trying new things. So, right here. This is a machaca way. I'm a boxer from United States in Mexico. I have a dual citizenship, so like super groundbreaking, big problem for Donald Trump, you know. The puta of a president you guys have. I want to go into the Oval Office and give him the 1-2 pop. The machaca special way, you know. You habla? It's like people never heard of machaca. They heard of Ruiz, they heard of Ortiz, they heard of Hernandez, but machaca is like a different type of Mexican-American boxer, you know? I don't fly no Olympics, I don't fight none of the bullshit fights, bro. I fight Donald Trump, I fight these stupid YouTube stars, Fox News hosts. I fight those hosts any day, 2-on-1, Papa, Laura Ingraham, Papa! Drop you to the ground, You know what I'm saying, So it's like you you know, I was actually born in the border between America and Mexico. Yeah, like right in the border in the car. The line was so long that mi madre, they just had to pop me out in the DMZ, you know? ¿Ya habla? Que it's like people always ask me like Machaca, Machaca, how you get your name? Machaca, didn't know like your parents name you Machaca, way? Like no. Que it's like Machaca is because when I was a kid in the playground, I was a chubby little boy. I still a little chubby, you know. I keep it for to absorb the blow. It's like it's good. It's good for business. My trainer tell me. Okay. But anyways, I was in the playground, maybe like 8 years old, and I was eating a machaca burrito. Mi abuela, my grandma, she packed for me every day. Machaca burrito, con salsa roja, extra big. I don't want extra big. I'm eating my machaca in the bully of the playground. I never forget this kid. He's a big motherfucker. The big puta, pincha gringo. Anyways, so he come and he's like, yo, machaca, you a chubby little shit, bro. And I'm like, hey, what'd you say? And before I can say anything, he knocked the burrito out of my hand. A little uppercut, eh? And I come at him on my southpaw with the left. Knock him the fuck out. Then I stand on top of him on the playground too. You know the thing that goes like a prism, and you climb on the top? I stand on top. Everybody, machaca, machaca, machaca. So I say, okay, machaca. Ever since then, you know, I only fight for the good, bro. Only for the good. I was down at the migrant the detention center, and I was fighting the ICE agents, bro. You know? I stand out there, defending the people, eh? You know? So it's good. Anyways. I wasn't planning on machaca at that point in time. I'm not really planning on anything, including my first kid. But I left him at home. Unlike that lady who brings her kid all the time. Anyone been here when that lady brings her kid? Oh, pretty hype. Wow. That's how you know this place is awesome, when you get a crowd that turns over like that. Because this lady came for a month straight, and she would come up here just a little bit crazier than me, but she would have a kid. So like, I'm ready to call like protective custody or something, because this kid does not know what he got himself into. I got one more character for you, and we're gonna call it a night because I just put my shirt on.
His character's name is IP.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Kombucha Connor here. Yeah, you're probably thinking, no, that's a made-up name, some bullshit. I'm like, nah. My parents actually named me Kombucha, last name Connor. And pretty much the reason my name is Kombucha is for 2 reasons. Number 1, because I'm cultured as fuck. Cultured AF. Number 2, because I got a mother. Okay? And since like I've been, yeah, it's a complex joke, you know, it's okay. Think about it for a second, Google it, ask Siri, be like, yeah Siri, what's kombucha? Show up a picture of me. You can find me on the gram at k.booch, and pretty much, as most Americans do, they like head east, they leave home, they go to college and shit when they're 18. I went west, got on a freaking sailboat, went across the Pacific, went to go study the fine art of kombucha making. And if you don't know a thing or two about making kombucha, it's just like a fermented tea with like some probiotics and shit. So people are always like, kombucha, like if you do like make kombucha for a living, are you like, what do you know about probiotics? And I'm like, dog, I'm a professional biotic, okay? I'm a probiotic. I do this for a living, okay? This is my profession. So don't be coming up in here asking me, do I know probiotics? Because I am one, okay? I'm pushing forward the agenda of booch, keeping this shit safe. A lot of people don't know there's alcoholic booch, and there's like regular baby booch that like you can feed your kids. Like, we're gonna have booch boxes soon, you know? I've been talking to the people at Welch's. We're gonna do some booch boxes, maybe even some flavored gummies. But pretty much, like, the thing about booch is, like, it's really influenced by the environment that is cultured in. So, like, and you can, like, check out my tube on YouTube at Booch Brothers. I got a couple bros. We make booch all around the world. And pretty much like what you'll see is that we use like local flavors and ingredients and like essences of cultures and people to really like make a high quality beach. So this really sick thing that we just did, it was out in the freaking Himalayas, spent 30 days on the road. We're carrying 5-gallon vats, not us, but these yaks and our Sherpas. And we're going up to freaking EBC. Anyone know what EBC is? It's not EDC like that festival in Vegas, eh? It's freaking EBC, Everest Base Camp, eh? And at EBC, it's just easier. It's kind of like a fest, but it's not. It is, but it's not. We're freaking making boots. So we're taking the melted snow from the summit. It's coming down to base camp. We're bottling this stuff. We're mixing it in with the culture. And what you're getting is this kombucha that's actually, it's a cross decay. So what we're getting is pretty much all these bodies that have pretty much frozen in Everest. You're getting that essence through the snow. It's triple filtered. So like, I know you white girls out there are paying for like volcanic water from Fiji and stuff. So like, it's the similar thing. Like pretty much you're getting this Everest juice. It's gonna slow ferment for the next 22 days as we bring it down from altitude. The altitude dip, coupled with a heat gain, is really gonna pop the culture into what we call a hyperspin. And so pretty much you're gonna get a rapid fermentation of booch. It's gonna spike up to like an 11.2. It's gonna have the viscosity of like a light stout, but also think of like a cold brew. Like a silver cold brew. Yeah, sick, but not Coors Light. Anyways, that's kombucha. And I think maybe we want one more character. That was a crowd favorite. I came here all the way today from Tel Aviv, Israel. Anyone ever heard of Tel Aviv before? Yes, so Tel Aviv is a beautiful city, one of the most gay-friendly cities in the Middle East. And we do lots of fun things in Tel Aviv, but my favorite thing is something I started a couple of years ago with my cousins, Yossi and Guy and Daniel, and it's called the hummus making contest. And I just wanted to really explain it to you because it's kind of becoming this tourist attraction, the same way that like you maybe have like something like Coachella or what is this, Cross Festival here, or Burning Man. We have the Hummus Fest, and it's going to be the world's biggest international festival of hummus. And essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask all of our participants, celebrity chefs from all around the world, every single country and territory, no one is excluded, no race, gender, all that fun stuff that is important. We're gonna get them all together in Tel Aviv, and we're going to have a hummus making contest. And pretty much we're going to help everyone create a hummus that is representative of their culture, of their country, of their community. And then we're all going to eat this together, and it will be contest. Guy Fieri will be there, Super Chef Bobby Flay, so lots of good guys. And the biggest thing that people don't know is I have a secret ingredient. It is my Saba's hummus, my grandpa. He's got a secret recipe that was made in the 1950s during the best time of garbanzo bean harvesting in all of Israel's history. So it was a really beautiful moment. You got these ripe garbanzo beans coupled with trina, sesame seeds. So if you want to know how to make hummus, you should write these things down. Anyways, we get a little lemon juice, a little limon, and salt, pepper, little bit of garlic, fresh shave, right off the root. And then we make this hummus. And the thing about my Saba is he always makes this hummus with so much love, right? And every time I go back, even though I have these crazy farts, I still eat this hummus. You know, the hummus, the beans, they don't agree with my beten, my stomach, but I like to go back. And then what I do is when he's sleeping, I get him back. I give him a Dutch oven. So I go in his room, and I'll fart under the covers, and I pull him over his head. And then he wakes up, and he's like, I can't breathe. And I'm like, oh, it's the hummus, it's taxes. Anyways. Yeah, that's a little bit of everything. I don't think I have time or the balls to try and make fun of Bella. That girl is way too good. That got me good. Like, yeah, that was fun. Anyways, thank you very much. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Farewell. You can follow me on Instagram at Perez, PEREZIS.TV. There's all kinds of weird shit on there, but not like too weird. No drugs. No more stripping, I promise. All right, good night.